So I want to talk a little bit more about spiritual warfare. This is not going to be a comfortable video, and a lot of people probably won't agree with what I'm doing, but I'm sure there are plenty more out there, people that have gone through this and are just totally confused and broken from their experience. But this one has got to do with my mother, and she's been my mother in many lifetimes, and she's blocked me and held me back in so many ways, not only in this lifetime but previous ones. But it's in relation to like energy harvesting, and a lot of parents do this to their children unknowingly. But you know, when a family or parents have children and they have a son or a daughter that comes in as a gift. I mean, all children are gifts, and they're born with a lot of energy, and they tend to claim the child as an extension of themselves, and this happens a lot, particularly with the mothers and daughters. And ever since I was able to walk, I was very aware, and I spoke my truth, which was just crushed by everyone in my family, and that was all because of my mother. She taught my brothers to be jealous of me, and they don't even know, they're not even aware, and I became the scapegoat in my family. And at such a young age, I think I was 5, I just shut up. I stopped speaking, and I've had to unlearn all of that. That's the process you've got to go through. And what happens is once you've reclaimed your power and your sovereignty and your truth, all that energy that they've been siphoning off you returns back to you. So they then have to live out their mistakes and their errors and what they've done, which is what we call karma. And the truth is revealed, and everything the parent builds, whether it's a business, whether it's friendships, whether it's creativity, everything that they've siphoned off the child disappears once the child reclaims it. And then the demon, which psychopath, has to live out their karma. And she's still doing it. I mean, I'm quite psychic, and I can tell, you know, she's just still not taking accountability, and she tries to tell everyone that I'm just different and I've just walked away and I'm selfish and I don't know what happened. But, you know, there are many occasions in my life where the doors were opening from 10 years old to 16 years old, 20 years old, blocking me. Not only my job opportunities with my career, rather than being supported and pushed in a direction to grow and become successful, but also my relationships. I mean, over the years, she's slippery, you know, commented on my relationships and told me, you know, she's possessive. And the next one was like, she's a bimbo. And then the next one I brought home, well, she's not very smart. And it was just constant. And it didn't even occur to me, you know, at the time. It's only like in the last 10 years that I've started to look back and just notice, holy shit, man, This is just so fucking rank, so wrong on so many levels. And how's, a child supposed to reconcile that and assimilate? I've spent hours in tears and shit, upset, confused, because it's your mother, and it's your brother, and it's your father to an extent. And I've forgiven them, and that's been my lesson. There are 3 types of knowledge in the world. There's knowledge you can gain from reading a book. There's knowledge you can gain from someone telling you something. And the 3rd type of knowledge requires time, and that is through experience. So, for example, you put your hand in a fire, you're going to have the experience of burning your hand. Now, you don't know that until you've, you may have read about it, and someone may have told you, but until you put your hand in the fire, you're not going to know. And believing and knowing are 2 different things. And some lessons take lifetimes. Like, for me, the biggest lesson of my life is forgiveness. I've never been very good at forgiveness. And that lesson alone has taken me lifetimes, where things have been done to me and I've just accepted it because of my strength. And it's not been okay. And now that I've reclaimed my power and my strength, I can see what's been done, and I can close that chapter. And as a result, I've learned forgiveness, which is something really difficult, and it's taken lifetimes. And only in this lifetime have I figured it out and grown. I mean, if I hadn't have taken this path, I would have probably got married and passed on all these issues to my family and been amongst the demons and the witches and the warlocks. And now that I've taken that back, the truth is revealed, and it's not only my mother, it's my extended family and everything. Everyone that she's manipulated is going to pay. And it's got nothing to do with me. It's just karma. Because they too had choices. But because this woman, I wouldn't even call her that, is so wicked, she's still got everyone fooled. And it's been the hardest, toughest lesson of my life. And I'm sharing this because I know there are other people out there that are stuck in their families thinking that there's no way out, that they can't walk away. But understand that your soul comes here for an experience, and the people and the families that you choose, like, I'm a firm believer that I chose this family to learn and grow and just evolve from the situations that I found myself in. And I've had to forgive myself first and then forgive my family. But I have to leave them where they are, And anyone out there that's listening to this that's in the same situation, you've got to stop blaming yourself. You've got to walk away. You've got to spend time in solitude. And just know that the people that come into your life, once you walk away, are there to help you, reflect back at you what you need to learn. Because sometimes you might be in a relationship with someone, you break up with them, you walk away, and then the universe brings you the same creature in a different meat suit. Just looks different, maybe prettier or has more money. And it's the universe just testing you. Have you been fooled? Did you learn the lesson? You walked away from that relationship. We want to know if you're paying attention. So, that's really how I came into being a more spiritual person. And yeah, it's been a long road, and I've finally closed this chapter. Yeah, so just know that I'm only sharing this for people to understand their own relationships and their families. And that's it for now.